I saw another one of those videos going around where a person describes a catalyst for the deconstruction of their Christian faith. They say that they encountered contradictions in the Bible. There are lots of contradictions in the Bible, so I was curious which ones it was. They go on to explain that Proverbs 26:4 and Proverbs 26:5 contradict each other. 26:4 says, "Do not answer a fool according to his folly, otherwise you'll be just like him." 26:5 says, "Answer a fool according to his folly, otherwise he'll be wise in his own eyes." And this is really one of those instances in which I think a 2-minute conversation could have prevented a person from having to go through this existential crisis and uncertainty of deconstruction, because a 2-minute conversation would have been enough to explain how wisdom literature as a genre in the Bible functions. Proverbs 26:4 and 26:5 don't contradict each other, because Proverbs 26:4 and 26:5, like all wisdom sayings, are not timeless propositions that are intended to be true in all times, in all places, and in all circumstances. They are intended to be used by a person of discernment in specific circumstances, orally, when the occasion arises. You can actually see this in commonly occurring English proverbs. For example, we have the saying, "The early bird gets the worm." But we also have the saying, "All things come to those who wait." Which is it? Do these sayings contradict? No. A person of discernment knows when to use one and when to use the other. We have the saying, "A stitch in time saves 9." We also have the saying, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." Do these sayings contradict each other? No. A person of discernment knows when to use one and when to use the other. With Proverbs 26:4 and 5, a person of discernment knows when to use one and when to use the other. These two verses don't contradict each other. They complement each other. They round out the wisdom vocabulary a person has available to them, so that they always have a saying available to them in the situation as determined by their discernment. This is how all wisdom literature works. This is not a contradiction. If you want to get upset about contradictions in the Bible, there's plenty to get upset about. It would be better if you just dispensed with the belief that your faith is contingent on there being no contradictions in the Bible, but barring that, this is not one of the instances to get upset about.